Boom. What is up, everyone? We are back with the pit wall. First race of the season. I hope you're all as excited as I am. I've got the legend that is Will and E as our guest today. Woo! There he is. Right, before we get into this, I want to say thank you to Gillette for sponsoring this stream. Their products are fantastic, and I do myself use it on my neck.
Brilliant.
The exfoliating razor, because I got really sensitive skin, right? And it actually works wonders on my neck with the exfoliating razor. We do have a command in chat set up, which is !Gillette, I believe. I hope I've got that right. So go check that out. All the details on how to purchase it through the Tesco website will be there. And yeah, huge thanks to them for sponsoring the stream. Check out the Gillette Labs. You can see it on your screen now. All their amazing products. And yeah, I'm not even just saying it because my neck is so sensitive, and
come on, what a beautiful beard you have.
A lot of razors.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling for this?
I am excited. It's a fresh start after seeing quali.
Right.
It's a new front row, I guess. We haven't got the Mercedes up there.
Interesting. I am stressed. There's no sport like this one. I don't get stressed for other sports like I get stressed for F1. I've like the 10 minutes beforehand, I just feel the tension, and my boys know it.
It is intense. So who are you rooting for this race?
I will be honest. I've grown up a filthy Hamilton fanboy. Absolutely always been. But we'll back the always back the British boys. And
go back the British boys.
I'm scored from last year, so I think I'm an honorary Ferrari fan this year, if that's how it's going to go.
Oh, I feel you. Yeah, the end, I don't know. Left a sour taste in a few people's mouths, but we won't go down that route, otherwise we'll set off.
Your boy deserves these championship Verstappen fans. I agree with that.
Okay, we've got the first tweet to react to. Guys, remember, hashtag the pit wall to get involved with your questions, and we can see them on our screen. Hold on, I need to change what I'm seeing here. I can't even see that, boys. 1 second. There we go. Hey, Quadrant. How do you like my Danny Rick McLaren F1 themed nails? Manifesting a podium for the Papaya lads. They are awesome. I really like those. I mean, fingers crossed for the McLaren guys. Obviously, quali was really tough. It was kind of expected from what I was hearing within the team and stuff like that, and the struggles in testing with the brakes.
Is it the brakes that's the issue with the McLaren?
Well, that's what held them back in testing with the lack of laps. A lot of overheating, I think, with the brakes.
Right.
So don't quote me on that, everyone. But that's what I was hearing. And yeah, they're such a top team. They've got so many great people, and I'm sure they'll come back strong. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting race at the front, especially with Max and Charles's rivalry throughout the years. Even in karting, I remember those two used to be banging side pods all the time. Yeah, hopefully the Brits can get up there. It was a tough day yesterday for the UK era.
How long is it till lights out? We've got, 12 minutes?
12 minutes,
I feel the stress.
I know, I remember the feeling even on the grid myself. Just, it's the worst part of the whole race is the wait before the lights out.
Yeah.
So we're just sitting on the grid. You're in the car, all the mechanics leave the track, and it's just you, and you just feel the pressure kind of close in, because it is all just up to you at that point. the start, the warm-up procedure, everything. But these guys have done it for years. I'm sure they know what to do.
What are you saying predictions then? How do you think this is going to go?
Oh,
what are the Red Bulls like on like long run pace? Are they better than Ferrari?
That's a question I don't know. I know both are very strong. That's the interesting thing. I do think Max will take it. He's got the confidence from last year. I just think Max is going to get Leclerc lap 1 and then control the race from there. But Ferrari do have 2 cars at the front, and that'll help a lot with the strategy and being able to control the race from there. Decent. What do you reckon? What are you feeling?
I think Max wins it. I think he'll get him. I'd be interested to see where Carlos ends up. If it'll be
Carlos is dangerous.
Is Perez P4? Was he far
Perez is involved. Yeah, Perez is P4, I think.
Interesting.
He is. So again, if he jumps Carlos, then Red Bull are in control of the strategy, really. But
Carlos is a bit further back, they were saying Alfa Romeo look like they've got slightly better long run pace than the Mercs. Or I think Russell was saying it.
It wouldn't surprise me. I really don't see an Alfa being better in the race than a Merc. But I think Merc are really struggling, to be honest. It's funny to see Bottas and Hamilton starting on the same row as each other.
For Ferrari, I don't know if I trust Ferrari fully on the strategy. I could just see them having the quicker car through the air and still not winning the championship.
We've seen what Ferrari have like in the past, to be fair. We will find out.
But I think we're all kind of slyly rooting for Big K-Mag. I know
that was nice to see. That was good to see. It just feels right that he's back and the team are doing well. So we'll see. And obviously, I just hope Lando can get into the points, to be honest.
He's 13th? P13 starting. And this year, we're not... Can you just start on whatever tyres you want? There's not the Q2 rule, right?
See, I'm confused about this because I've heard from some people that you can't, but then some you can. So I do think it has changed.
Yeah.
So hopefully he can start with the optimal strategy. But even if the rules haven't changed, he's got that freedom anyway.
Yeah. And then we're thinking 2-stopper for this, right?
Yeah, this track's harsh on the tyres, especially the rears.
Right.
Just choose them up. Even when I was doing it in quali, you used to get to sector 3 and your rears were gone even in F3, and we're not loading the tyres up as much as them. So it's really abrasive tarmac here, so it does chew up the tyres. Tyre deg is definitely a big play in this race.
You raced around here in F3?
Well, it was weird because it was 2020, so it's when COVID really kicked off. So we did the test there, and then we all came home, and then they cancelled the first race, and we didn't start the season till like June. So I didn't actually have a race here. I've just done a test. Okay, chat is saying it is free choice of tyres. Thank you, chat.
Oh, thank you, chat. Thank you. Interesting. Well, I wonder why they got rid of that. It's just if you're starting like 9th and 10th, you might as well have just stayed in Q2.
I think it just gets rid of people, I don't know, just messing around in quali a bit more, just so it's all clear for everyone.
Yeah, fair enough.
We've got another tweet, apparently.
Oh.
Don't forget, guys, hashtag the pit wall. Ready for the start of the season. How many screens have you got on there? We've got the onboards and everything. My Wi-Fi would not be able to handle that, I tell you. Look at that. You've got the race and us. That's how you need to do it on a Sunday. So when did you start watching F1? How did you get into it?
Do you know what? My dad kind of always watched it, but he's just very much like has someone to support. I just remember growing up and be like, oh, there's no good British drivers. Oh, that Jensen Button, he's rubbish. When he was in like the PAR. And then I literally got into it, I think 2007 when like Lewis came on the scene. I think the first one I watched was like 2007 Monaco. Just kind of been hooked since then. What about you? When did you start karting?
So I used to live out in Singapore, and I went to the Singapore Grand Prix in 2008, and I wasn't even racing at this point, so I was aware of F1 and stuff like that, but I wasn't racing myself. And I went to the track. I remember getting out the taxi and hearing the V8s for the first time, and just immediately got goosebumps. And then I saw the cars racing around, and after that weekend, I was just completely hooked on Formula One, and was like, this is what I want to do. So then, later that year, went go-karting with some friends, just rental karting, and yeah, I just started going after school every day and just kind of became obsessed with just
just got you.
driving. And then it just snowballed from there. Started doing a few competitions out in Malaysia because there was no karting in Singapore. And then I started doing the Asian Championship. Then we moved back to Europe to do all the European stuff because that's where all the high level is. And
So how old were you when you started then? Did you say 2008?
yeah, I was quite late, to be honest, in terms of starting off. I was 9 years old when I first got on a go-kart. But yeah, I just completely got hooked, and that was it from there. It's just this snowball effect of different championships and so on.
And did you ever have a favorite?
Honestly, when I started off, it was Lewis. I just remember seeing that Crow McLaren, the yellow
yellow helmet.
That was it. That was all I knew.
I'm not a fan of the new lid. When he was like, "Oh, I'm going back to yellow," well, it's nice. But when he was like, "I'm going back to yellow,"
I thought it would be the old yellow.
Right? Yeah. It's more lime green. It's more like Lando's. But
it is just fluoro, isn't it? I think it looks really cool with the fluoro number personally. I like it, but it's not the old school Lewis. I thought it would be that.
Oh, we were scammed.
I know. Fraud. Can't say that, they'll be after me.
Oh, 5 minutes.
I'm joking.
And do we think there'll be much more overtaken? Or are we being oversold on that? What would you say?
So, what Lando told me when we were at the Barcelona test, he was saying it is easier to follow because the cars have less dirty air. So they punch less of a hole in the air. So it is easier to follow in the high speed and all the corners, but when they go down the straight, they're obviously punching less of a hole, so then the slipstream effect is less. So it's going to be harder down the straight, but they'll be closer to attack, I think.
Right. Oh, so you'll come off the last corner better or whatever.
There's always a trade-off. I mean, you're never going to get cars that can follow really close at high speed with the downforce these guys have, and then have a huge slipstream. It just doesn't work like that. But I think the trade-off should be better, for sure.
I thought it was weird for quali that just for the Mercedes that George, he seemed to always go out in front of, always be the one giving Lewis a tow.
Yeah.
So you think it just doesn't make that much of a difference this year? They don't think.
I think that was because you'd see they'd have quite a few seconds of a gap. So what that'll do, it'll give Lewis an edge down the straight. It will make quite a bit of a difference down the straight, but in the corners, because he's a few seconds back, it won't affect his balance.
Yeah.
So that was just mainly just to kind of have that little disruption in the air for down the straight. It makes a little difference, maybe a tenth or two over a lap, but nothing massive. But yeah, it won't affect the corners at that distance. Yeah, I do think the racing will be better.
Right.
It'll just be harder down the straight, I think.
To the producers, the lovely producers, could we slightly turn down the stream? I'm struggling a little bit in my ear. Thank you.
That's perfect.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Chat, what are you saying, eh? How are you lot feeling? Are you lot stressed? Is everyone in here in chat? Are you all Lando fans? Or are you just wanting a little bit of an in? Just
I think a lot of them will be. So we're gonna have to. Look at that. You got some fans.
What's the tweet say? I can't read it.
Neither. I need to improve the quality of that, but that might actually completely crash my Wi-Fi, as my chat know. If they're
somebody in chat, tell me what it says.
There we go. I'm so happy that Will is getting more involved with F1. We need
thank you, Max. That's so kind of you to say.
I can't read the next bit though. I think it's one of your friends to keep you under control. I can't see.
Come on. Oh, this is very pro Lando. Come on, boys. I'm with it.
Right, chat. We're gonna stay positive for Lando.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be a tough day for him, but
come on.
He's gonna have to fight through.
Back the boys, lads. Back the boys.
You got the flag and everything. You're prepared for the Brits.
I honestly, 5 minutes before we came on, I was sat there ironing this, making sure this beautiful flag was not crumpled.
Right, chat. I only want you to just give me the initials of who you think's going to win. Let's see what you guys think. Don't put the whole grid because the chat will just turn into chaos.
Who's winning?
Who's going to win? K-Mags, the first one I saw. LM versus CL.
Oh, I'm seeing. Oh, there's a lot of Charles love.
Someone said
You lot are just
George.
traumatized Lewis fans like me, aren't you? That's what it is.
Traumatized Lewis fans.
Honestly, my dad is like even more like staunch for it than me, and he's like he couldn't talk about it over Christmas. He was just like I would like went home, brought it up. He's like,
Yeah.
honestly, I just can't. I just get
Don't
too angry.
talk to me. Yeah.
Anytime he sees Christian Horner, he's just like, oh.
What did he think about yesterday? I'm sure he wasn't too pleased.
Do you know what? I think he thought it was going to be worse than it was. I think what was it 5/10 in Q because that Q2 laps are better. Can you do 5/10 over a season?
It was.
Or is it more
I think
the long
they were 7/10 off, but he did only do one run on the tires, and if you do 2 runs, it does make a difference. You find that edge.
Yeah.
So I'd say they're about half a second off.
Yeah, I'm not too fuming because I'd really like to see Charles or Carlos have a go at it, like just in a championship car. So it's not the end of the world, but we do need the 8th. We need the 8th, boys.
Yeah,
Danny Rick, come on.
It needs to happen, to be honest. See history being broken.
Yeah, has to be.
How many wings will be replaced? Hopefully none.
Oh, they're bigger this day. They look massive.
They are huge, mate. Honestly, the cars, it doesn't put it into perspective until you go and stand next to one in real life and you realize how huge they are. The rear tires are 23 kilos now. Just a single tire.
Jesus.
It's crazy. You don't realize how big they are.
Pit stop practice because it's knackering the mechanics.
Yeah.
They're just like, Jesus. Oh, there
Imagine trying to rush. I'm not strong enough to do 23 kilos like that.
Me neither, lad. Me neither.
They need some big guys on the back. Here we go. Formation lap. Yeah, 2-stop race.
Oh, it does look good in car, though, the fluoro Lewis helmet. I will back it.
It does. It does look good when the
yellow T-cam throws me off.
Everyone's going crazy how they think he's the number 2 driver.
Yeah.
Come on. He's 7-time world champion.
Oh, he's just matching his colours.
Of course he's not a number 2 driver. Does it pretty. I just think the cars are way better under the lights always.
Yeah. 100%. What are you saying best looking car on the grid this year? Ferrari for me, especially seeing it in person. The angles of that, it just looks outrageous. I do love Aston's livery though. What you say?
I do love the Aston's livery.
Yeah, beautiful.
The colours are beautiful.
A shame that it's stinking at the minute.
Yeah, really not good. K-Mag, I hope he has a good result.
Oh God, honestly, I feel it here. I don't know what he's P5. I want Charles to win, but it's the stress.
Yeah, I know. It's so intense. Come on, boys. Because there's always that extra pressure of you need to get the season off to a good start, and it's been such a long break, so there's so much build up to this first race. So the nerves will definitely be raised, but if there's anyone on the grid that's going to be calm, it's going to be Lewis.
Did you see the curse of the first race for the last 5 years? Whoever's won the first race hasn't won the championship. So maybe, to be honest, P2's the place to be, is what I'll be telling myself when Max gets Charles.
There's also something about what shape cap Verstappen wears. Whenever he wears a curved one, he wins or something.
Oh, really?
And if he has a flat cap, he doesn't win. I saw him with a curved one, so should be all right.
Oh, no.
So I'm not really that biased. If Lando is involved in the front, I obviously want him, but any of these top 3, I'd love to win. This is the bit now when you get into your grid spot and you got to wait for all the cars. That is the worst. You're holding your clutch paddles, shaking like this so you don't stall it.
Oh, so you've got to... Oh, yeah, of course. I bet.
Yeah, you got to pull them in. These cars
it feels a bit real now, doesn't it?
I know. Here we go.
Here we go.
This is the business.
Come on, buddy, lad. Come on.
Christian Horner. Stressful job, that.
I just want to see him miserable. I'm not hugely biased. I just want to see him sad. I didn't mind Max winning the championship. It was him.
He really does come across as a proper villain in Netflix as well.
He gets me. Come on,
Latifi. Get that grid spot so we can get underway. Zach's such a legend. Come on, McLaren as well. Come on, boys.
Here we go. Latifi takes the last spot on the grid.
This is it. Lucky guy gets to walk across the track behind the cars. That's so cool.
Come on.
Here we go. Come on. Everyone needs to get through
Max
this
is
turn
away
one.
well. Max is up. Oh, no. Oh,
Ferraris.
God. Oh, God.
Perez is away well, I tell you that. And Lewis.
Is he?
Lewis has got Perez, I think, if he holds it.
Go on. We're pretty much away as we were. No, Lewis has Perez.
Lewis has him. Yeah.
Go
yeah,
on, lad.
Lewis up to
Come
P4.
on. Go on, Charles.
Solid start. Mate, K-Mag's on to Lewis here.
Oh, my God. He's going
around the outside of Lewis. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
K-Mag.
Come on. We'll take that.
George is nearly through. Lando's still on. He's still through. So let's see once the graphic comes up if he's gained some places. I think he has.
George is up. George has
got. Oh, no.
He has.
The McLarens are not looking good here.
Is that Bottas?
Come on, boys.
Bottas is right at the back.
Yeah, Bottas is at the back.
Not Valtteri messing up the start.
We've
never seen that before.
Maybe it's not Bottas 9.0.
Okay, so we've got okay.
Fair play to K-Mag. Right, and Lando's lost some places. Bottas has lost massively.
God, Danny Rick. Has Danny got issues? So much sparking at the end of the straight.
He might have a slow puncture by the looks of it. No, yeah, he's just sparking the whole time. Something's not right there.
Dunno. Do you know what? Lewis is sticking with Carlos here.
Mm-hmm.
Not that far. And so's Magnussen.
Wait, Magnussen's involved. He's P5.
Come on, lad. Come on.
Perez not had a good start there.
And where's Mick still 13th?
Mick's not lost. That's all right. Albon's up to 11th. Good lad.
Decent mind. Where's Latifi? I wonder.
Latifi's up to 18th.
On Latifi.
It'd be interesting to see what happened to Lando there.
Oh, Lewis is on Sainz. Lewis is 4/10 off Sainz. It is
right. Yeah, he is. He's really on him.
Come on.
Lewis is so solid in a race, like so consistent. He's always there to pick up the pieces, even if he's not
right
Max, out the sharp end.
Don't curse it. No jinxing.
I'm just saying he's good. He's good.
I think he's getting pressured by Magnussen now. No, we're okay.
I'm seriously impressed with Magnussen, to be honest.
So good. And that Haas looks so much better without the Uralkali branding, right? With the
it looks better without the colours, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I do agree with that. I think McLarens have started on mediums. That's why they're just in full reverse. They're the only two drivers on mediums. What has made them come to that decision, do you reckon? Because they've just gone backwards. Everyone on soft is just obviously their launch is going to be better. They can brake later, better traction. So,
and do we think it's going to be softs, mediums, hards, or do you think soft, hard? It depends on how good your tire wear is.
Soft, medium. As long as you check, it'll be soft, medium, soft. I reckon.
Really?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
So they'll do longer stint in the middle and then crack some softs on at the end. Maybe McLaren are thinking
K-Mag.
One
big lock up for K-Mag.
Oh, come on.
Still keeps ahead of Perez though. Come on, Kevin.
He keeps it. They don't have DRS yet, do they?
Oh no.
Well, they do. K-Mag's got DRS though. Come on. Nah, he's nailed that. He's good on the brakes there.
It's funny. Turn 4.
Perez has got good traction.
Always seems to be moves get done on the outside of turn 4. Oh no.
The thing is there, it doesn't show it on TV. The track, you kind of get to the apex and the track really goes away from you. So the guy on the outside can't really get on the power because you're kind of at an angle like this, and it makes the rear want to slide out.
Right.
So the guy on the inside, if he gets a good cutback, it's a lot flatter for them, so they can really nail the power. So you see a lot of switchbacks there, just like Perez did. And then he's on the inside for that chicane, and 9 times out of 10, if you're on the inside of that chicane, you just break it later, and that they can't come back at you then. Here's Verstappen's start.
Because it looked good initially, and then just
good drop of the clutch, but then the later phase.
I just want fireworks between these two. Can just see it kicking off.
100%. They've had fireworks since they were 13. That rivalry is pretty intense between them two. I don't think they're massive friends.
Really?
Yeah.
I
don't want to cause any drama there.
No,
but
no,
I don't
no,
think
no.
they are. They're proper
Just
rivals. I
speculating
know
from
that.
the outside. I've been like
Yeah.
scrolling through the Formula One Reddit, just trying to get a fix all week, and it was like some sad Donny had just like made a graph of who follows who, and it was like pretty much everyone follows each other except Charles doesn't follow Max, and Max doesn't follow Charles. You're like, whoa, I wonder.
One round. Oh, he held it.
Wow,
360. Do you see that? He got hit by Ocon 360 and carried on. Only lost a place or 2 places. Good recovery from Mick. Oh,
Is that Lewis on Sainz? Oh, and Sainz is out of the DRS.
Staying with him.
Max.
Engine braking doing funny things. Don't want that. That will really unsettle it. I think Lewis just needs to stay in Carlos's DRS, and Carlos will drag him through the race here.
With the two of them.
It will kind of help that deficit they've got, just having that DRS. Lewis is looking strong here, honestly.
Yeah, we'll take that. And the McLarens. So if you start on the mediums, what's the long-term advantage then? If it's a poor start, could they go medium hard and just one stop it?
I think that's what they're probably doing, to be honest. And yeah, you just have that 20 or so seconds less for that second stop.
Right.
We will see. Hopefully their pace is good on hards because it's not looking ideal right now.
Oh, is that George on Magnussen?
It's Russell. Where's Magnussen going again? Are they having braking problems? He can't get it stopped there, can he?
Nah.
That was weird. He didn't even lock up. It just kind of went straight on like they're overheating already.
Be interested to see just how Perez eats into Lewis and Carlos now.
Yeah.
To see what their long run pace is looking like. Because
he does need to crack on.
Do you think this is just Charles controlling the pace? Do you think, just keeping a nice gap?
This early on they won't be pushing massively hard.
Right.
Just keeping the tyres in the window, not burning too much fuel. Just so they can get to that first pit stop in the right place without dropping off a cliff. This is such a fine margin with the tyres. If you have a slide and the temperatures then go up, and it's so hard to recover and get the temps back down.
Right.
So it'll cost you like 2 or 3 laps.
So it just goes straight.
Really straight. It's just like they're not working. Very weird. But it does look like just overheating, maybe. That's what happens.
They just Verstappen there, Charles.
Yeah, he did.
And I've got to say, I know we're only 5 laps in, but we're not seeing much overtaking.
No, we're not.
These revolutionary new cars, we're not seeing that much. This track's quite good for overtaking, right? It's one of the
better ones. Yes, It is. Yeah. So you got the long 2 straights, which you can tow up to the guy, and then have DRS for this straight. Then you got DRS after that first chicane. But this phase of the race, once it all settles down, there are quite a few laps where everyone's just getting into the rhythm, looking after the tyres.
Oh, here we go. There's a bit of... I've got to say, those pink Alpines, I'm just saying recent points.
I know. It's the same. It's the exact same. I do like this helmet cam.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Love it. Love it.
Still just don't think it does justice to the speed. Onboard videos never do.
Right.
Like that, honestly, like that to driving real life, it's so much faster in person. Everything happens so much faster.
Have you driven a car with a halo?
Yeah, so the F3 cars had halos.
Yeah. Is that... Because I just look at that and think that looks like it obstructs so much, or do you really not notice it throughout the race?
No. I remember the first test I did with a halo, and you notice it going out the pits, but once you're really pushing, you're always looking so much further ahead. It's kind of like your own nose. I never noticed it while I was driving around.
Oh,
never.
Man.
When you're pushing flat out, you're really on the limit. You don't even have time to think about it being there. But I think it's a good addition. There's been a few examples of incidents where it's kind of saved people, so
Oh yeah, 100%.
it is
You
really
can't
good.
really argue against it.
I don't even
Oh
think they look too odd now either.
no,
Everyone's just used to it.
Perez has closed that gap quickly.
Yeah,
He's right on the back of them now.
yeah, he is. But Red Bull's fast. Max will just be managing the gap as well because he won't want to follow too close because he'll then start getting that dirty air and have to use more steering than he'd want, and that starts to wear the tires and raise the temperatures. Even engine temp when you're following close, the exhaust, the
Yeah.
heat from the car ahead, it does
Really?
raise the engine temp as well. Yeah. So sometimes you'll see guys when they're behind like pull out for the clean air.
Yeah.
Just for the engine, a lot of the time for the temps, even for the tire temp and the engine temp.
Some people in
Stay
chat
a
saying
lot more.
Ocon's got a penalty. Are you on a
Really?
wind up? Guan Yu Zhou, he's on a bit of a run. Where does he qualify?
He's right behind his teammate. He qualified, I want to say, 16th or 17th, but he got his lap deleted, so he didn't actually do the lap he wanted to.
Decent run out.
I think it was 15th.
Front two are starting to drop Sainz, mind.
6
seconds back from Leclerc.
Yeah, those two are in their own race, I think. Oh yeah, he got a 5-second for spinning Mick round.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Look at that chat, very helpful. I like the look of that Williams. The blue is really nice. I think
better than last year.
Yeah, I thought last year there was two. I don't know. I didn't really like their livery. This is more clean.
It just looked like a back marker. It just
it did.
You said like it just looked like a back of the grid car.
Yeah, it did. I do agree with that.
Come on,
Bottas.
DP.
He's going for a huge switchback here.
Should be a good run up to 4, right?
Yeah, this should be quite good. He needs to use the overtake button if he's got it. Oh, he didn't use DRS. What?
Oh.
Why didn't he open DRS there? That was very weird. Did he forget?
That'd not be like Valtteri Bottas. He's usually so reliable when you need him to get past someone.
He's usually great at racecraft.
Well done. Well done.
Oh no. Come on, Albon. Elbows out, son. This corner's horrendous. I hate this corner.
Is this into the
yeah, because there's no ABS and stuff.
Yeah.
And as you're turning in and you've got to make sure you're coming off that brake, because when you brake in a car like this and the single seaters, so you hit the pedal really hard initially,
and then trail brake,
and then trailing off. So into there, you're making sure you're trailing off, because if you've got a bit too much pressure, that wheel will catch because you have got steering angle on.
Oh.
It's like normally, like for turn 1, you can hit the brakes so hard in a straight line. The amount of downforce you've got, they won't lock up initially. Go on, here's Guan Yu Zhou's going to get him.
Chat, what you saying? What we're saying? First 10 laps? Are we saying cars seem better? Or are we saying it seems good racing, but only cut towards the back?
Yeah, the mid pack.
Yeah, mid's looking a little dull.
I'd say it's better, but look here. This is the problem. When both have DRS, you're just in this little train. Like Guan Yu Zhou there's gained nothing down the straight on Albon. Absolutely nothing.
Is that because of the lack of how much of a hole they punch in the air? They're punching
it will be that. Plus, Albon's obviously got the slipstream from Bottas, and Albon had DRS, so it's quite even for both of them down the straight there. Because tracks like Austria, you get this, because the straights are so long and everyone can stay quite close, you get this DRS train effect. So you go around turn 1, you open the DRS down the straight, and
just pull everyone
no
along.
one's gaining. So you just kind of stay put for the whole race. You can never get close enough.
I wonder how these cars will be in the wet. If you think of like just with the ground effect of just because there'll be something in between the track and the car. I wonder if we'll see. Well, we'll see.
They're not as good in the low speed, so I think they'll be a bit trickier to drive because overall in the wet, the whole lap's a lot slower. So they'll definitely be harder than last year's cars to drive in the wet. They do look a bit more bumpy and harder under braking for everyone. Oh, Hulk. Alonso is the king of leading a DRS train. They don't really drive in the wet anymore. I know there's a bit of spray and they just follow the safety car for 2
Oh,
hours.
is that Perez on Lewis? He's all over him.
He's all over him. I think we'll start to see Mercedes just
fade away.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it.
That was so easy down that straight. That shouldn't be that easy. He slotted back in. Yeah, I think we'll see the Mercs struggle a bit now. I think they've done well to be where they are.
Yeah.
I thought they'd be even further back.
Yeah, coming into this weekend, you thought P5 and 6, they probably would have taken that.
Yeah. I was, even before the weekend, Lewis always says, like, oh, we're struggling. We're not going to fight for wins. And then goes out and poles it by 6/10. So I was expecting that. I was really worried when he said they were struggling because I thought, oh, no, they're really fast.
Yeah.
But he wasn't actually lying this time.
Darth Bear, keep the faith. Well, we might be doing worse than quali for now. For now.
Temporary. Well, I think Mercedes will catch up throughout the year. If any team can.
Right.
They've got the people and the budget to do that. Nice move from Guanyu. So there you go. That's that switchback I'm on about.
Yeah.
How he was on the inside and he can just get on the power.
Right.
A lot easier.
And with the cost cap this year, is it easier to is it as easy to catch up if you can't just chuck a load of money at the car?
It's a lot harder for sure with the cost cap.
Yeah.
Because they'll already have so much budget allocated for upgrades.
Yeah.
And then now they're going to have to do even more to catch up. So it will catch them out, I think, the cost cap at the end of the year once they've spent a lot to develop a few upgrades, you know.
Yeah, we're staying in travel lodges on our way to Abu Dhabi in Brazil.
They got a brand new floor, but no hotel, so everyone's in the hospitality overnight. I can't believe the McLarens. This is.
Hi, Bobby. Good. I hope you're well. GP2 engine. Don't say that, Bash. 3 seconds max. Is that still controlling, or is that Ferrari pace?
I think Ferrari are looking strong. Yeah. 3 seconds, I don't think he'd probably want to drift away that far. I think Leclerc is just edging at him now. I just think Ferrari are the team to beat, looking at this at the moment. Because for sure, Verstappen's not going to let him fade away like that.
I really have.
Yeah. Because yesterday in the quali, they were saying all the guys with Ferrari engines, they've got great traction. Because that energy, the engine seems to be really good at low RPM and like power delivery.
Right. So, here we go. Hards.
Merc. He's going to do a one-stop then.
Really? 40.
It's the only reason I can think go into hards. Otherwise, you'd go mediums.
Come on.
And then softs. Come on, Lewis.
It's just a giant undercut, boys. We're ending this P1.
They have moved them rear tires fast for how heavy they are. 3.4, not too bad. It's all right.
Do you reckon we'll see much slower stops in this year just because they're way heavier?
It'll be
just bigger mechanics. They'll just come and
they've just got bigger mechanics. The guys on the rears are going to be huge.
Comes out behind VB.
I don't think they'll do the old 1.8 second pit stops anymore.
Oh, he's gone deep.
Whoa!
Oh no!
He's got zero grip on those.
Jesus, boys.
Never seen Hamilton nearly spin coming out the pits. That's really weird.
Oh,
you reckon we'll see someone else spin it out the pits?
Right? Or not? Bloody hell.
Come
on.
Really hate the Ferrari color this year. I love it. You don't
the
like
Ferrari...
it?
What? It's just refusing, isn't it?
It's nothing. Oh, no temperature in those. Look at that.
Look at it. It looks like it's like an ice rink. Looks like it's on skates.
That's how it'll feel for him. Right, chat. I've got a present for you lot.
Oh,
I just need to receive it first to put it in the chat for you lot. Let me just sort this out for you lot, chat. Guys, remember, hashtag the pit wall. If you've got any questions or want your tweet answered or seen by us, hashtag the pit wall.
here we go. Come on, Lewis.
Come on.
Yeah, he's got him right.
Yeah.
Surely. Now, please.
He's on softs now, and it's 13 laps in. The softs will start to fade quite a bit for Joe.
Decent.
Still wide into there. Should be right, though.
Nice. Nice. We'll take that. Battle with the Alfa Romeos. I have depression.
I think why Lewis was struggling out the pits there was this year, I think they're not allowed to run the tyre warmers
in the
as high.
Right.
So the tyres are obviously not as ready when they come out the pits, just to make it more challenging for the drivers. But that looked like he had cold tyres on.
Alfa Romeo, it's a Ferrari engine in the back, right?
Yes, it does. Yeah. Ferrari power unit's looking really good this year.
One have, right?
Yeah. Lewis's car, that setup does it really cool. The little fluoro bits on it, it's nice. Leclerc's just chilling out here.
And I wonder why it doesn't look like anybody's porpoising. Is it because they're just like so fuel laden? Would that even make a... Because like if you compare it to practice, it looks like everyone's kind of dialed it out a bit more.
I think in the race, it's because they're going a bit slower and they got a lot heavier fuel.
Yeah.
So they won't be getting to those speeds where the car starts to get sucked to the ground and then it loses downforce, then gets sucked back. So that in quali, they're really on the limit, which will cause that downforce, that porpoising effect. But in the race, I just don't think they're going fast enough to get that.
Jesus.
Because they start with 100 kilos of fuel, so they're a lot slower than in quali.
Yeah. Alonso pitted, has got Danny.
That's not good. I think
McLaren. Williams coming in. I wonder what the leaders are.
Thing is, Leclerc's just had clear air.
Yeah.
So his tires have been in perfect condition. He's been able to manage them as how he wants.
Yeah.
Right, how Albonat takes some curb there.
Go on, Mick.
Right, chat. I've got some quadrant Discord keys for you. You better be ready, okay? They're going to go fast. Here we go. Boom. Go.
Max in.
Discord keys. Max is in the pit. Red Bull making the first move. I think they had to. They were going to drop too far back.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
What's that for? Science is in.
Oh, that looked slick.
2.9. That was good.
Oh, Max is on soft.
Yeah, so he'll go.
And Carlos on straight after.
Has he?
Interesting.
I thought they would have gone medium.
Right?
Oh, so he's going to go out flat out.
Interesting.
And try and undercut Leclerc.
God, it just looks beautiful. The softs on that Ferrari.
I know, with the red.
I love it. He's got like the fluoro yellow on like the front bits next to his wheels as well, the aero bits.
Yeah. Looks great, that.
Ass pits. Lewis is stuck 4 seconds on. Is it Joe?
Yeah, Joe.
Joe? Decent. We'll take that.
When you, Joe.
Come on. Oof.
How's Sonoda getting on? It's up to P6.
P6, but still, I'm still on that first set of tyres.
Yeah. So Verstappen's about 25 seconds. He's going to push like crazy this lap. Because he needs... Leclerc's in. Leclerc's in.
Is he? Come on. I have came prepared for this, Max. When when our boys fell away, so I am switching allegiances. Come on, Charles!
Let's go.
Come on, Charles!
Forza Ferrari. I'm wearing red today for Ferrari. Come on, boys.
Come on, bunny lad.
This is going to be really close. Verstappen's coming down the main straight.
Go on.
Here we go.
Hold it, but he's going to be all over it on this first corner. No.
Leclerc's going to have cold tyres.
Oh, he's all right.
Oh, he needed to get it done there. He needed to get the move already. Ah.
Come on.
How are McLaren's looking for? They're still 14th, 15th. Lando's up to 12th now.
Come on.
13th.
Is Leclerc soft? Have they covered the strategy?
Yeah, Leclerc's soft as well, and Sainz.
Yeah, Max needs this done now.
No alternate strategy, these boys. Max needs to. I think he's going to have one chance down the main straight if he can stay close. Otherwise, I think Leclerc will pull away again. Oh, look at him pulling away now. The pace in that Ferrari is another level today. Yeah, the DRS doesn't look strong, Connor. Told you. Doesn't look good, does it?
Come on, Charles. He's nearly stuck a second.
We have to keep in mind as well that Leclerc will be doing his he'll be using a lot of his deployment there to make sure Max doesn't get past him.
Right. Max fastest lap.
Oh,
that's close. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
No.
Wow.
Come on, Charles. Come on, Charles.
Sparks.
Come on, lads.
Leclerc's going back in. Leclerc's going back in.
Come on. Outside.
Oh, this is going to be close.
What, Charles?
Oh, my God. He's got him back.
Yes.
Wow. This is what we want up the front. Wow. I didn't expect Max to get that much of a run down the straight. Oh.
Go on.
Wow, that run. The DRS does it. I take that back. That looked strong. He was miles back. Oh, my goodness.
If we're in for a season of this, I'll take it.
Oh.
Absolutely take it between these two.
I'll take that. If we get this every weekend, jeez. Be happy with that. Close the gap there.
Right. He was ahead going into the corner.
He got back ahead. And here we go.
Come on, boys.
Can he do it again? Oh, he looks quite far back. He looks far back this time. I tell you what, though, you can't take Max out of an overtake. No. You can never doubt him.
He's not.
Oh my God, he's actually gone back in. Oh my goodness, he's done it again.
Oh my word!
Is this going to get him back?
It's phenomenal. Come on, Charlie!
Oh my God, Charles!
You beautiful boy.
Max going to go around the outside here. He's not going to hold.
You don't want the outside, no. Max. Not the outside.
Wow!
And my screen's gone black. Okay, we're back.
We're back.
Oh my word!
Oh,
give us this season.
This is ridiculous. It's just an incident. I'm waiting for that after the race when they crash. It's like their karting interview. Ridiculous. This is what we want. This is F1. This is what it needs. Proper racing.
Gotta say,
how do we like that, chat? We enjoying the race? This is what we want to see, right?
Wonderful.
And it's clean racing as well. No silliness.
I don't want to upset you, Max. Latifi has just got Ricciardo. I don't know if Daniel pitted, but I've just seen him move off the bottom of the graphic.
I'm going to make no comment on
Fair point. Fair play.
I think.
But Lando up to 14th.
Lando's in 14th and he's on the one stop. Hopefully towards the end when they all pit in again, he's back involved. Come on, Lando. Right, here we go. Charles has got... That's a monster gap. That is a monster gap. Oh my God, the closing speed of the Red Bull.
Is that a replay? That's not now.
He's gone in again.
Oh, he's locked the wheel. Again. He's locked it.
Oh my God. How did he even get near turn one there?
The closing. See you later, little man.
I don't know how much that's going to affect him.
Woof. This is...
I'm speechless how good this last few laps have been.
You would have thought he would dropped off by the...
Maybe the cars are a bit better to follow.
We take it all back, boys. We take it all back.
I don't get how Sainz is not catching these guys while they're doing all this. He's 9 seconds back.
He looks to have closed it now. He's just trying to mug him.
I don't know if that flat spot will affect him. Didn't look like a big one, to be honest. The flat spot doesn't look too bad. He'll be able to. That'll go away after a few laps.
I've got to be honest. I was worried that this was going to be dull. Absolutely not.
I was after the first few laps. When we were kind of like, maybe the cars aren't good.
Yeah, right.
I was a bit worried.
Maybe just go back here. Got him out of the DRS now, though.
Wow.
Come on.
Oh, he doesn't have DRS this lap. Doesn't have DRS. Maybe this will be where Charles kind of... See, Max is not following him directly there.
Yeah.
Probably needs to cool the tyres down a bit. That was amazing. Still a long race to go here.
Yeah. What we're saying, Perez has 7 seconds on the Mercs. Perez and Sainz really aren't...
They're not catching at all.
Yeah.
I thought Carlos would be involved today, to be honest.
Right?
Like really pushing the front two. But 9 seconds back.
Yeah, I saw in his interview he was saying coming into the weekend he was like 7/10 off Charles and he was happy to close it yesterday, but maybe that's just shown again in the long runs. I'm saying, chat saying you're looking green.
Have I gone green again? Not that. No, not again. Last time it was outrageous what happened to me. My camera completely went. I think we're all right now.
You look all right to me on the chat.
I think we're good. We're good. We are good. Sainz and Checo just keep Mercedes back. Ricardo has done Hulk, but Hulk is in the pits.
Okay.
Oh, no. Come on. So Ricardo's gone to softs now.
Right.
It's a weird call.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're up to with the strategy. Very weird.
I just don't trust Ferrari to win races. It's just like drivers brilliantly. I just think strategy, you worry for them. Maybe I'm too cynical.
So whenever there's a problem, they just go, we are checking. It's like the rear wings hanging off. We are checking. Why? Just like slow button on and it'll sort everything. Slow button on. If they say we are checking to Charles, we're in right trouble. We are really in deep waters.
Up to 2 seconds, nearly the gap.
Oh, I don't know if they'll be regen in their battery or not, but I do think Leclerc just has a bit more pace. Well, hopefully they're going to need to stop again. So hopefully we get a little tussle towards the end. I think for now it's going to go back to a bit stale.
With the engines, we're saying Ferrari looking strongest, and you're saying like Merc maybe not so much. Are the engines locked in from the start of this year or the end of this year? Because it's like they're locked in for ages after this, aren't they?
Yeah, so they won't be able to do much, to be honest, throughout the year. And like throughout the weekend, they've stopped all that engine mode. Like in quali, you used to see Merc just go to this party setting in Q3, but you can't change that now.
Right.
So it's a bit more even, but Yeah, it's hard to develop the engine throughout the season. They are pretty much locked in.
Really? Okay.
But I'd say they honestly are all quite close. They're within 1 or 2, 3, 4 kilometers an hour, I think, between the top and the worst. So again, just the cars have so much of an effect as well, how draggy they can be and all that. But Ferrari, I think, are strongest this year. The Honda was really strong last year.
Yeah, bring that Brazil rocket ship. That's what we need. Bring that.
Yeah, that was
right.
ridiculous,
5-place penalty, 10-place penalty. Sod it. We'll just DRS them all.
It was like a completely new engine. It's like he had a ninth gear. It's unbelievable. So much for that initial pace we had in early testing. Yeah, but again, like these guys, when we were in Barcelona talking to a few people, and some of the guys are going out and doing runs with like 60, 70 kilos of fuel in the car. So you just no idea the pace. And I think what's happened is maybe McLaren showed more of their hand than other teams did. But also, you've got to remember, Barcelona's a completely different type of track to Bahrain. So they won't be as bad, say, in Barcelona, or different kind of layouts. I just don't think... I think Bahrain's kind of taken them by a bit of a surprise, to be honest. Different conditions as well, a lot hotter here. Again, that's why the braking issues have occurred here and not really in Barca.
K-Mag. So K-Mag's gone soft.
Yeah, same as Leclerc, Verstappen, and Sainz. Right. So I believe they'll come in, they'll blast these softs, they'll push quite hard for a few laps. Yeah, and then they'll come in and finish the race on mediums.
If Haas come back first race and get a 7th, you think, fair play. Fair play.
That's awesome. I mean, it kind of, their car was always going to be a lot better than last year because they just didn't develop last year's car at all.
Thing is, though, if they kept Mazepin, they wouldn't have known it was that much better because he'd still be 18th.
Yeah, he's not going to extract as much as K-Mag. I'm going to put it out there for sure. He just isn't going to extract as much as K-Mag. I think Kevin's just better. Russell has made up some good places. Yeah, he's still just behind Hamilton. Those two are on hard, so I do believe they'll finish the race on those.
Really?
Yeah.
What would this is? What, 12, 15 on softs?
I just can't see them putting hards for the middle stint and then coming in again and like losing that pace mid-race. Money has done bits. I know he can't drive it. Anyway,
I heard.
Moving on.
Okay, yeah, okay.
How do you think the hard tards will hold up for the Mercs? I don't know.
See Lewis just locking up and going deep.
It doesn't look like they can get the hards into the right window, to be honest. The Mercs do look like they're struggling, but again, it's hard to say. I don't know how each car is on each compound. Some cars suit the compounds better. But we'll see how they finish the race. What's Sainz saying? Think about 3 stops. He wants to come in and go soft again.
We are checking.
Yeah. We come back to you. We do 5 stops. Soft. Just come in at the end and put mediums on across the line just so they don't get chucked out. YouTuber Willity missing after making comments on someone's song. It was a pleasure chatting to you today, mate. But see you later. You're off. Hate the season pure because McLaren is not doing well. You've got to remember it's such a long season, guys. Such a long year, and they're such a top team. They will develop that and get on top of it. And they'll have tracks that will suit them a lot better. I think this is just, it's looking like worst case scenario this weekend for them. And again, I don't think the strategy's paid off at the start for them either. So it's not looking as good as it probably is. It's tough. It's not nice to see.
To then go medium soft. You think if you start on the mediums, do you think that one stop was even ever in question? Just can't really seem to understand it, but
I don't know. I really don't know. We'll
far
see what
smarter
they do.
people than me.
I'm not good at that strategy stuff. I used to just get in and change the gears.
Yeah,
get
let me go
told when
fast.
to box. Positions gained: Sonoda 5, Russell 3, Gasly 2. Where's Gasly? P8, pretty solid.
Is Lando?
He always just gets the job done, Gasly.
Yeah. Is Lando still on the first set? He is, right?
Yeah, he hasn't boxed yet.
Oh, decent. Okay, well that could be one.
Laps. I don't think he's boxed.
Chap, come on, fill it in. Come on, chap.
He wouldn't go medium though. Yeah.
I've heard in my ear he is not boxed. He is not boxed.
We've got our own little engineer in our ear now. Got Bottas. Okay, Lando has pitted.
Come on, Bonnie lad.
Come on. Let's see what tyres he goes on to. Maybe soft like Ricciardo. Maybe they go soft now. I think the cars can follow more closely. I agree with the commentator there. Like this, you didn't see a lot of this, like
never
right behind them for so many consecutive corners.
Especially like such.
Lando's gone hard. He is doing the one stop.
One stop, boys. We're back on. Right.
Let's see what he can do. Come on, Lando. Come on, Bob. Come on. Perez still got fastest lap. Did he do that on the mediums? No way. Not possible.
I think he did it when I don't know actually. Not a clue.
He did do it on the mediums.
Verstappen set one out of the pits when he was trying to get Charles.
Yeah.
Those Alpines have just so close. It was like that a lot last season as well. They just seem to follow each other so closely.
It's got their own like individual pace where they just race each other.
We say that as Alonso comes in.
Mediums, so he's.
And they're sticking with this.
It's really weird.
This livery for just 3 races. They've got a bit more blue.
So this is this was just for the opening race, I believe.
Oh, really?
They'll probably bring it for maybe another special occasion, but the rest of the year will be blue. Oh, come on, Land. He's a lap down. Someone said Magnussen's popping off. What's he up to? Still P7. That's awesome. The Astons are nowhere as well.
Yeah. It's a crime to make a car that looks so good be so bad.
I know. Oh, come on, McLaren, man. Here we go.
Funny.
Alonso, what's he going to do to Albon? It's just the first race, guys. Yeah, Molly Girl has got a very valid point.
What's she saying?
McLaren fans, it's only the first race. It's such a long year. Let's chill out. I know it's hard to watch, but let's enjoy the rest of the race, and the McLaren boys they'll get to the bottom of it. Impressed by Guan Yu Zhou as well. Yeah, holding his own in 12th.
Where did he finish? He was F2 last year, right? Where did he finish in the championship? It's like
I'm quite good friends with Guan Yu Zhou, but I should know this. I think it was runner-up. I think it was second. I think it was second. F2 2021. Piastri, and then let's have a look. It's annoying me now. I can't remember.
This is so much pain. It happens. It happens.
Yeah, Piastri, Schwartzman, Guanyu third.
Ah.
Yeah,
And
he's third.
Piastri, what's he doing this year? Is he competing in anything, or is he just waiting for a spot?
This is the thing that gets me. Oh, Verstappen's saying his tire's almost dead.
Oof.
So he's won every junior category so far, and
Yeah.
he's not in an F1 car this year, which just blows my mind how you can, like in football, if you've had a player that's dominated in everything he's done,
Yeah.
and
You
then
wouldn't
he's just
just
like, say he's not in the Premier League, you wouldn't put him on the bench for the year, would you?
No.
While
And
he's got this confidence and momentum. So he's Alpine's reserve driver.
Right.
But I think he will get his chance
Right.
next year. I think Alonso will leave.
Yeah.
And he'll go in. I think Alonso's not going to do any more after this year, especially with they're kind of struggling.
Is that Lewis in again?
Yeah.
Huh? Wait, so what we're saying is we've whacked on some hards for 15 laps. Oh no, lad! Why have we done that?
Might as well have gone softs or mediums and just flat out. It's weird. He might have grained the hards. You know, that first lap he came out and they were so cold. As soon as you grain them, the set is ruined. If you over push when the temps are too low. That's why Bono just said to him there,
yeah,
let's try not push too hard on the first lap.
Man.
Here we go. We've got a McLaren overtaking.
Come on, Danny.
Come on, Danny Rick. I kind of like their Google Chrome wheel.
I'm a fan too.
Rims.
I saw people slating it. I think it looks good. It looks really fast when they spin.
Yeah, it looks great. You know what they were testing in Abu Dhabi last year? They had these wheels, but they were testing LED strips. So then when they would go down the straight and go fast, you could show like a logo with the light.
Oh man.
Like a sponsor and stuff like that. It was so cool to see.
Mate.
The LED rims would look crazy at night as well.
Not into there.
Into the hairpin.
Come on.
Good lad.
Knock it on him as well.
Well, chat.
Come on.
There we go.
Come on there, boys.
There we go, chat. Got a McLaren overtaken. I know it's only a Williams, but we got to take it, I think, at the moment. Max is now faster than Leclerc, best Mom 789 has said.
Max and Charles must be due in again soon, right?
Yes, they're on soft. They've done quite a few laps on them. And they battled hard at the start, so the tyres will be feeling that.
What? I can't believe that Lewis stopped.
That really doesn't make sense to go hards for 15 laps in the middle of the race. It's just
right
giving away free time. Very weird. Merc are normally so good with their strategy and solid.
Can anyone in the chat put a positive spin on this for me, please? Anyone cheer us up?
Can we cheer Will up, please? Tell him it'll be all right. Bono knows what he's doing.
Oh.
McLaren said Lando. Ted said Lando be going to the end on hards. Yeah, it makes sense.
Better be.
I hope he's not doing the old Merc strategy.
No, yeah, we're not on that. We're not on that.
He's going to have to finish on the hards. He can't afford another 20 or so second pit stop. He's already... Look, he's been lapped. For God's sake, man. Not good. Lord help us. I need some of these boards. Just when I see so much pain, just...
Max is 20 seconds ahead.
You're ready for when Ferrari's downfall. Still could happen. Hopefully not. Oh my goodness. Strategies are all over the place. Got Russell on hards in 5th. Hamilton's in 8th on mediums. I think Ferrari will box soon because they were saying the mediums are a lot stronger than they thought.
If Lewis gets beaten by a Haas, I'm retiring from watching this sport and getting into like pool.
Can you actually imagine? There's a Haas ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Like, legit as well. Not being lapped. Verstappen's in. Verstappen's in 4 seconds behind. He was. They need a good stop here, and he needs to fully send it on the out.
Is it slow? We
He
didn't see.
can't. He
We
won't
didn't really
undercut
see.
him. I don't think. 3 seconds. That was good.
Come on. Come on.
Because you got some love in the chat. You're the best guest of the series.
There's been one guest this series. Thank you. That's so kind of you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, Max. Max on the mediums, surely to the end, unless we got big brain science strategy. We're full stopping.
Yes, science. Ferrari box, 26-second gap.
Lewis has just got Gasly, boys. Fear not, we're P7. We are P7.
It's hammer time in P7. Oh my god.
Oh god.
This will bring them close again, I reckon. I don't know how close. Please, I want another one of those battles.
Come on.
Leclerc was in traffic. Oh, he was. He would have lost a lot there behind him.
Oh,
Leclerc's tyres didn't look good there. I reckon this is going to be really close. Like, really close.
Come on. Come on.
He's 1.4 seconds in the middle sector. 2.5 from Ferrari.
Oh, boys.
He was 1.4 seconds quicker than Charles in sector 2.
We need to see Max open it. Oh, he's got him. He's comfortable, right?
Yeah,
is he?
Be fine. Yeah. It's going to be close through the next bit, maybe.
Oh, he closed that massively as
He'll
well.
be able to have DRS because Charles obviously has got to warm these tyres up again.
Come on.
Maybe he'll get in DRS for the start finish, but Charles is fast. 1.1 behind 1 second. Can he keep in range? He has got more tyre temp.
George is still out there on those same hards. He just managed them better than Lewis did. Do you think? Not grained them at the start.
They're probably, yeah. They're probably splitting the strategy just to try something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Surely Lewis has got a finish on those, no?
Oh. Tell him.
He just lights the engineers up like, what are you doing?
He said he's what never to, so he went easy on his outlap.
Yeah, so he's kind of what they said to Lewis, don't ruin the tyres on the outlap when they're cold, but he thinks he could have just pushed and easily been ahead.
Do you think if he was taking that easy, he's still close as well?
Exactly. And Charles' tyres seem fine and he's pushing on the outlaps. He's got Verstappen right behind him. So maybe Max is onto something there.
That fluoro yellow helmet is warming on me. Just with the rest of the car, it looks good, but standalone.
I know what you mean, but with the whole setup, with the little fluoro bits, the T-cam, the number, it does look good. Oh, he's just lost a second to Charles that lap. I think Charles has got this.
Come on. Oh, come on, get the Haas! Get that Haas! Oh,
I
God,
can't believe what I'm witnessing. I can't believe. We've got Hamilton battling a Haas for actual position.
That
was easy, man. K-Mag's probably...
Right.
I don't know how long...
Now, I wonder what happens if he closes up to George.
Oh, he'll just get told to let him through. But he's 10 seconds back from George.
With the stop, though.
Yeah.
And can he even... if they're telling him to be careful, they must want him to make it on. They're going to be shot, these mediums, at the end. Right, they're about 20 laps
I think they're performing well. Like, better than they thought, which is what they said to him. So I think the mediums can get to the end. They seem to be holding on really well. Sometimes you have that with a tyre where it just holds on for a lot longer than you think.
Really?
Yeah. So we had a race in Austria in F3, and the F3 tyres, they design them to deg quite a lot.
Right.
And we had the soft compound for that weekend, so we all thought it was going to deg loads. And Verstappen's radio.
Oh, they've just told Max to push.
Free to push.
Yeah, because I'm sure he wasn't doing that anyway.
Yeah, I think they just want him to go flat out. He's just caught Leclerc a bit there. Yeah, so we had the soft tires. We all thought it was going to deg like crazy, and we ended up just having zero degradation. We were doing quali laps every lap for
all time.
a 35, 40-minute race, and it was so weird.
Look how close Charles and Perez. No, sorry, Sainz and Perez.
Sainz and Perez, yeah. Perez has caught up a lot. I just don't get how these two guys are so far back from the other two.
George in.
Oh, so he has stopped on the hards.
And George is on the
mediums now, I think. Is he? Yeah, soft won't get. Yeah, medium. I think somebody has to tell McLaren the season started. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Boys, what we saying then? Predictions in the chat. Max closed it at 1.5. Do we see Charles just cruising to the end here? Or do we see him trying something? It's been an impressive drive, mine, so far.
Yeah, from both. Especially Charles under that pressure. Yeah. To not crack or lock up. And
especially coming out and, like, tyres being cold. And
cold with him breathing down your neck, yeah. That's the worst.
Charles, inshallah, I'm with that, Burrito. I'm with that.
I think I agree. I am for Charles at the moment. I think it's leaning that way. Oh, they got some lap cars. Come on, Lando, get involved. Race the front two. I can't believe what I'm watching, mate. Lando's actually P20. Or P, where is he now? P, it says P18. Oh, he's gone up again. P17.
Here we go. Here we go.
There we go. Come on, lad. Yeah.
Round the outside. Beautiful.
Good lad.
Beautiful lad.
I can't believe we're saying good lad for P17, but okay. It is what it is at the minute. Aston does it good. Crew. I'm not going to say it on the stream. I'm just going to give you... yes, he probably does. Yeah. So... McLaren Unbox is going to be interesting. Yeah. I don't know how they're going to make that a positive episode of a McLaren Unboxed. Right, at least he's not P20, guys. We know he's capable of polling it, winning races, so it's just the car. It's just struggling at the minute.
Oof. That looks good here. Lewis radio.
Oh, track limits, Lewis. Calm down.
But he's allowed to cut. He's allowed to go wide to turn 4, so don't worry about that.
Pierre Gasly. The positive thing about rock bottom is that you can only go up. You are really
We're not
right
rock
there.
bottom. It's 19th.
We're not rock bottom. There's another little rock underneath us. Alpha 7 and 8. I know, very impressive. Oh.
Did you do one of these for Sochi last year?
No, we didn't. It would have been insane.
Yeah, that would have been
heartbreaking. But I know that was meant to be like one of the first ones we did.
Really,
it would have been crazy. And Monza, we missed both of those.
Oh no!
I know. It would have been unreal. Hopefully, we got a few more of them moments this year, but I don't know. We'll see.
Keep the faith, Max. Keep the faith.
Keep the faith. How do you reckon your dad's enjoying this race?
He'll be fuming. He'll be absolutely fuming. I'll give him a text. I'll give him
See what he says. What do you reckon?
Come on.
Emotional damage. Yes, I agree.
Will, have you ever been to the Metro Centre? I have been to the Metro Centre. It's not brilliant. Not a fan. It's just a particularly unimpressive shopping centre in Newcastle. Good content, chat. Good content. Let's keep this going. Run it back. This race needs something. It does, Jenny. It does.
I know, we need another tussle with the leaders.
We need a Red Bull in the gravel. What? I didn't.
What?
Who said that? Max.
Oh, what's K-Mag up to here? Oh, little lock-up.
Come on.
Oh, good run there. God, Gazzy's struggling on traction. Did he get him? He did, right? Boom, he did. Good lad.
On.
What are these two doing up front? Are they pushing?
What do you think of the new timings on the side? I'm missing the like the team colors. I'm not a fan of the numbers and like all the fonts all over the top.
I agree. It's not as clear, I don't think, as before. Because you had the colors and all that, and I don't know.
Chat, what are you saying?
I don't
Better
like
last
it as
year or
much.
better this year?
So you know the race needs more stuff happening when we're talking about the TV graphic.
Yep. Yeah. You're not wrong.
Chat, get your opinions on the TV graphic.
Do you like it when it used to have colours on?
Not a big fan of the graphics.
Last year, much better. Yeah.
Burke engines need to be scrapped. Hamilton in a yellow T car perhaps hints he's leaving soon. Gee, I don't know how you've come to that conclusion.
Reading into this. Although I was watching Sky before, and they were like, you know, if Lewis never wins a race again, he's had a great legacy. I was like, oh, is this really where we are?
It's just getting
ridiculous. This is really how it is.
It's just over the top. Let's all chill out. It's round 1 of 23, I believe, or more. Who was that? Was that Latifi?
No, I think it's Albon.
Oh my goodness. That was centimeters away. Someone in F2 broke their front wing there. This guy, he's fighting for the podium as well, and he came out the pits, and the guy ahead of him just cut him off. It was a weird approach to the corner from the guy ahead. He like V'd it and just went like this. It's not the normal line. Where's the leaderboard? I know, I haven't seen it for a few laps. Don't know where everyone is. I'm just watching cars.
If Lewis doesn't win a race this... Oh, yes, because he's won every season. Thank you, Joanne or Joan. Keep it positive. Water wet again. The Alpines right next to each other. Is that Ocon?
You are onto something with that.
Go on, Esteban.
Esteban slip by. Where are they going instead of Sochi? I've heard Qatar's the likely replacement. So I think we'll probably see Qatar back on the calendar. Kate, thanks for the sub, but it's not actually my Twitch, so I don't know. Yeah, thanks.
Come on, Kate.
I'll let him know your sub.
Yeah, you'll really appreciate that £3. You'll love it. Just will even know anything about F1? No, Thomas. Not at all. Poor opinions all around. I'll tell you what, Saudi next week is going to be really interesting in these cars.
I know.
Surely there's going to be loads of them in the wall.
So long DRSs as well. And I don't think the DRS is looking as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah. So I think that's going to be a hectic race. And it street track and it's super high speed. I think that's always going to deliver something special. I do just think it is pretty dangerous, though. I'm not going to lie.
I agree.
There's a lot of high-speed corners, like really high-speed corners where they don't have that gravel and like the normal tracks. It is just a barrier.
It's just like every time you restart it, it just looks like you're guaranteed to have a shunt after a couple of corners.
Yeah. It is crazy. That Verstappen lap, though, last year, if he finished
if he'd held it on that.
Yeah. That was the first time I watched a quali lap and the car actually looked really fast on the TV screen. They did the camera angles really well for that, I think, as well.
Yeah, like I whinge about Abu Dhabi. I think that's the first mistake I can think of Max making that entire season of like when he's actually just dropped the ball himself.
Yeah.
It's like, hard to argue he didn't deserve it. Will the McLaren be better in Saudi, Max? Where we qualifying in Saudi?
Oh, I don't know. I
P4
don't know
minimum.
that
P4.
I'm not that in on the team. I can ask him and tell you before the race next week, but I think they'll be better. There's less low speed there, and that means you just spend less time in the corner. So theoretically, you should lose less time. But I don't know if their strength is high speed or low speed, but it's not looking great round Bahrain. They should be better. Can you wish me a happy birthday today, Max? Happy birthday, Anna. Hope you're having a great day. Not getting too down about the McLarens, but we've still got a good race in our hands. Seen a
Oh,
good
it's
battle up
15th. Mate, nosebleed, 15th. We've got 5 places.
15th. He's going to get
Come on,
altitude
boys,
sickness
what
up
we so mad
there.
about?
What's he doing this high up? He's a lap down, though, but we do need to get Mick. We just at least a Haas.
Yeah.
Come on.
This race has kind of settled down a bit.
Yeah.
Slightly more dull than it has been.
They gave us so much hope, the two leaders, with that little battle. Got my heart rate up.
Didn't realize Perez was on softs. He's not really done much on science. Like a second and a bit, 2 seconds behind him on softs. Gonna have to go.
And they came out right next to each other, didn't they? I think the mediums are just working really well.
Right. And if Perez has to, even if he pits again, he'll get Lewis. Right. That's wishful thinking.
Yeah, it'd be. Yeah, probably would. I don't think he needs to pit. He's got Lewis that far behind him. He'll be able to finish.
So we can just let them trail away. Just look after them. I see.
Yeah, it's about 15, 16 laps to go, I think. So he'll be able to get them home. You just got to be careful once you start going out of the window of the tyre. It's just the punctures, the blowouts. They do just blister really quickly and then just explode, which is very dangerous. But
wait, no, hang on. Oh, I thought it was like. Oh wait, no, it is a cumulative times. Forget it. All good. It's not horrendous.
Yeah, because it'll tell you if it's to the leader or to
just individual gaps.
Interval. He's 2.6 behind. I don't really see him putting much pressure on. Not the jinx, Max. What have I said now?
Oh, we've got an update from my dad. Merck's having a shocker. Can't understand what's happening to McLaren. Thank you, Dad.
Merck's having a shocker. I think that's the opinion of a lot of people.
Yeah.
I didn't think they'd be that bad, to be honest, McLaren. It's a bit upsetting, but Max, you always jinx. No, I don't. Oh, you lot, don't forget exclamation mark Gillette if you want that razor. I'm growing some hairs during this race. Well, I'm losing them, actually. And hashtag the pit wall. Are you doing this every week? We are going to do this for most of the races, yes. Obviously, there'll be some races where I'm going to actually be there, so I won't be able to do it, but we're going to do as many as we can.
Where you're going?
I think I'm going to try go to Monaco for sure.
Oh, nice.
That would be cool. Silverstone, hopefully, that'd be awesome. And then the others, I don't know. It's normally me and Lando will just plan it the week before. Like, do you want to come? Like, yeah, all right. So
I wonder if Monaco will be any better this year with these cars. They're still pretty much the same size, right?
Yeah, they're similar size. Again, going back to their worst in low speed, I think it'll be a bit trickier,
right,
for them around Monaco. They'll be a bit more of a handful, but they're still so fast, and it'll be fine. They'll be good. Here we go. We got a tweet.
Oh, come on. What's the tweet saying?
If you could pick anywhere in the world to build a racetrack, where would you pick? Where would you go, Will?
There's a place called North Shields, Max. It would be brilliant. It would be Monaco, but slightly nicer. I go North Shields. What about yourself?
I reckon a race in Hawaii would be cool.
Oh, yeah, big.
Like
big
kind of a
would be nice.
street track feeling, but with all the palm
Your
trees and
beautiful
stuff
backgrounds
like
and big mountains and seas
Yeah.
and
that. That'd be
that's a
cool.
shame.
Hawaii, right by the sea. I mean, it would kind of ruin the nature of the island, but just kind of just build it and then take it away.
Nah, Sodom, they've got enough trees. One track will be fine.
Just
Don't
plant them
quote me
back
on that.
after. Milton Keynes GP through a few warehouses. I don't know how many people had signed for that one. Slow stop for Lando.
So he wasn't going in the end. We'll just whack some softs on and hope for the best.
Yeah, wise.
Oof, that is brutal.
Just second behind Hulkenberg, and then 2 behind Latifi, and then it'll be about 10 to Ricardo. Oh,
Let's take that. Oh, they're just chilling. They are chilling.
they are. That's the best message you can
God.
receive. 5-second gap. No deg.
I think that's the first time I've heard a Ferrari engineer on the radio not stressed in about 10 years.
Saying something that makes sense and positive.
We're fine, lad. We're fine. What?
Yeah. Oh, so that rear.
Oh, man.
They've got the lights on their guns now as well to tell them when the wheel is done up. McLaren, they're the only ones to have that. It's pretty cool. Didn't really work there, but it is cool.
Oh, Max in. Max is in again.
Max is in 2.6.
Oh, we've got a Barcelona on my hands. Come on, make it interesting.
Sainz has done him then.
Sainz has done him, but surely not for long. And oh, if he's got to get past Carlos as well, surely that's going to stop him
He
again.
does have to get past Carlos. Very weird.
Okay.
So he's 9 seconds behind Carlos.
Oh, Perez is pitted as well. Interesting. Okay. We're P4,
so
boys.
weird.
We're P4s. It's back on. Hey, podium.
Oh, Hamilton,
Red
yeah.
podium.
Very impressed if Lewis brings that home 4th, to be honest.
Elbows out. Elbows out. Get him back for Abu Dhabi. Chip, not ideal. It's not hugely ideal, no.
Yeah, not ideal.
Oh, sports bar.
Not ideal for our man in papaya. The papaya man. Why do you reckon Verstappen pit? Do you reckon it's going for the fastest lap and put a bit of pressure? Force Ferrari into a stop or not? Because he's not going to catch him. Leclerc's chilling out there.
I just get it. I love that optimistic battle for third between Verstappen and Hamilton. We don't really have to force it, boys. Everybody knows it's not. That's not
the
a
names
battle.
Together like it's going to happen. Carlos is in.
Carlos is in.
There's something wrong with Verstappen's car. What's he got, guys? Something's loose, apparently.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, maybe there is a Hamilton podium on the cards.
We stand strong. We stand by our morals, boys. We stand by it. Come on. Come on.
Will and Max, what's your favourite livery this season?
Ferrari unbeatable.
Yeah.
Lewis is in. They've pitted.
No, he had the chance for the podium.
He's got 42. Stop. Oh, fuck.
Bono's on smoke today. How many tyres does he have? How many stops? Max needs to pit again. Tyre loose. Oh.
Come on. Come on. Fall off. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, it looks wobbly. Yes.
Well, he's just. It doesn't. It looks. The wheel would have fallen off. No. The wheel would have fallen off, guys.
It looks a bit. That front right looks a bit wobbly though. But maybe I'm
like the amount of load they're going through. If that was loose, it's coming off.
Oh my God, car's on fire. Oh, get out. Yeah, get out, Pierre.
Get out.
Right. Oh, so
this could be a safety car.
Hang on, this could be Russell ahead of Lewis then.
This could be
If you've
safety
just
car.
pitted, you're at a disadvantage here, right?
Yeah, because he would have.
Yeah, they're going.
Oh, VSC though.
Boys, Jesus.
Surely it is a safety car, no? No, he's right by the exit. They'll just wheel that and then go again.
Right, nice. Interesting then. So you think? Do we think George goes to the end on those
Safety
mediums?
car,
He was a
full
little
safety car, yeah.
Oh,
So the guys that have boxed have lost out a lot there.
Those have got softs.
Charles has got a massive gap now, so he can just pit for free. Easily
Lovely.
pit
That's
for
what we
free.
like to see. Daje. Is it Daje? What do they say? Dahi Charles? Forget it.
Die, Charles. Fight.
That just sounds like we're wishing death on the man. Anyway.
It means well in the stat. I mean, it's good in Italian, don't worry.
All right.
It's all right.
So Russell in the pits.
Russell's gained good there. Hamilton's been done over a bit by that.
He's all right.
Lando's
though, right?
up to 16th.
Come on, boys. He's up to 16th.
Could Max pit again, do you reckon? Well, he only used the tyres for a lap.
And what's in the back of that Alpha Tauri? Is it a Honda?
Yes. Oh, it just turned off. Dash gone. On fire. Oh, that's not good. I always get scared with those fires. So much fuel around. Oh. Yeah. He's coming out ahead.
Yeah, nice.
This will be interesting.
Good.
The restart.
Brilliant. We needed this. We needed this.
Yeah, we needed it to spice it up.
Yeah. And they've not. Can we just have a couple of laps around the safety car? We really need them bunched up. Don't just wheel this away.
The full car's out, so they'll get all bunched up. So it's good.
Yeah.
Lando's on some fresh softs now, so he can
Brilliant.
attack.
That's what we want. 17th on the cards. Oh, no, 15th. 15th. Don't stress, boys. 15th on the cards.
Calm down, chat. It's not that bad. It's only 15th now. It's getting better each minute as it goes by. This just adds unnecessary pressure to Leclerc now. He had it in the bag.
He's been all right for pressure so far. Come on, we'll back him. I'll back him.
Nah, he's probably got it under control. Any chance Norris is going to get a top 10 finish? Unless a miracle happens, I don't think so, guys. I'm sorry.
As Lando
have to be very
the graphics just said Danny's got Lando. He's down to 17th.
Maybe he's coming again.
He's pitted again? But he was on. Good lord, boys. Good lord.
I don't know. I've lost track of the amount of pit stops everyone's done this race. I've never seen so many pit stops in my life. Yeah, he's pitted. Chatter on it. He's a bit close to that medical car, wasn't he, on the exit there? Jeez.
Bottas has found himself back up. 7th, 8th. Oh, go on.
Chat, nothing's impossible, but please, it's not very likely we're getting points today.
Not with that attitude, we're not, Max.
Yeah, we're getting points. Easy. The geezer's going to do 7 people on the outlap.
Oh, okay. Red Bull don't think it's a reliability concern. I hope it is. Come on. Give me that Ferrari 1-2.
Ricardo's on hards and he's just stopped. What? No, he's not. He's on softs. Are you 20 laps behind, Andre? Andre's watching Bahrain last year on a different stream.
The car's still there. They've not. Oh, because it's on fire, right?
Do it. It doesn't look like. It's just let's move. They can't touch it yet because they'll get electrocuted. You have to wait for the light on top to go green. Otherwise, he'll get the shock of his life.
Got to say that Merc safety car is lovely.
It is really lovely,
Nice.
isn't it?
Oh, woof.
Can you imagine the scene if
Oh.
he's hit the safety car and lost his wing? Bert Mailander gets sent into the Bazzies.
10th-place grid drop for him next year.
Safety car's not allowed to do next race. They have to use the medical car. The graphics wrong.
Haas are not in double points. Haas are double points. Both cars in the points.
They actually,
oh my word! Come on, Gunther.
This is happening. I love that onboard cam.
It's just crazy.
It shows how fast these F1 cars are. Like, they're just chilling, and that Mercedes is a serious bit of kit, and he's flat out in that.
So, just wondering, Max, which ones of the lap cars do we get out of the way this time? Does any of them, or all of them, or does any not mean all? Just if anyone could clear that up for me.
Normally, it is all of them.
I would love to know.
I've never seen in my life a selected cars go through ever.
Interesting.
It is normally everyone or no one. So,
yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, no. Interesting, boys. Interesting.
I don't think you can really just pick and choose, right? Yeah, you can go through, mate. No, not you. Never seen that. Who are you guys voting driver of the day? I'm going to go Charles. Under the pressure. He's just holding his own here, driving no mistakes so far. So I think Charles. What about you?
I think it's hard to argue. You've got to probably look at Magnussen, but you don't. It's probably look at him purely because you think the Haas is shite, but it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard not to look past Charles, especially just for keeping it so cool with those cold tires.
Yeah,
very impressive.
Keeping Verstappen behind with the cold out lap. Yeah, that's the most impressive thing. Because no one else has really had a huge race here, like places gained.
Sorry,
really.
Sorry. What are you saying, chat? What are you saying?
Max is coming on. What do you mean? He's already on the track. Giga Chad K-Mag. Oh, here we go. What's Verstappen saying?
Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
Pit that car.
Well, they've already got the Ferrari sign on the main building. It's rigged. It's rigged.
Lap cars now may overtake. Oh, okay.
Oh, we see this before.
Interesting, yeah.
So that's all of them. There you go.
Yeah, no. But not any of them. Just a little bit different. Anyway.
Paul Leclerc, why are you saying that? What's happened? Are we behind? Don't tell me that. Oh, again, he's saying something.
Stable. What have they done? What's gone wrong?
It's very weird. It's harder to steer with higher speed. I don't know if it's the power steering's messing up because that is an electronic thing itself. So maybe it could be that. A change in the power steering because they can select how much they want.
Oh, can they? Really?
Yeah, you can fiddle around with it a bit. Yeah. Some cars will be really light or some are heavier. You want to get that right feel of, so you can still feel because if it's too light, then you get no feel of what the tires are doing onto the tarmac,
Oh, okay.
Unstable or stable? Brooke, they said it was stable, so nothing's going to change.
Good. Yeah, curse it, Max. Curse it. Good.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to change. No, Michael, no. What is McLaren doing? I don't know. I don't know. Safety car in this lap. Come on,
Oh, I like how now it's a direct message from the FIA. Yeah,
little FIA.
Yeah, because we were just making it up as we went along last year. So
hope he's been working out those arms. Yeah, it's going to get quite heavy for Max probably.
McLaren told Lando he would only lose a position to Latifi, but also lose one to Danny. I think is what happened with the spot. So it's going to be interesting to see them come back with the safety car ending.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, FIFA? You left for a second. Welcome to Gasly. Where is Gasly? He is not on my screen on the leaderboard. Good question, mate. Oh, he's set on fire. What am I on about? Gasly's on fire. Literally, not on track.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. So if this is you, at what point are you going to bolt?
So now, if I was him, Max knows what he's doing. But normally, if you're the guy behind, you don't want to be doing that weaving because he's only doing that at that speed just to distract you.
Right.
Oh, Charles. I don't really know what Max was doing.
It looks like he's gone.
Yeah,
oh, go on. Who's that?
It's going to get done.
Is that someone unlapping them? Oh, go on, Carlos. Come on.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Come on. Get him. Switch back.
You really want to hope Verstappen doesn't hold this.
It's not Verstappen. It's Christian. It's Christian. It's always Christian.
It's always Christian.
Go on, Carlos.
Go on, Carlos. Oh, he's held him. He's held him. That wasn't a great restart from Max.
No.
He kind of closed his own corner off there by.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit on the inside for it, right?
Yeah, he was. I was trying to say, like, when you're that low speed, that weaving's not generating any temp. It's just so you can, like, either accelerate as you do it.
Oh, so really?
Like, we've always been told if you're like mid-pack or just behind the leader, you want to just stay still and just listen out and keep an eye. And you want to hold that throttle so you can just do this. You don't want to be
just drop it.
Doing this with the brake. Because they'll see when you hit that brake, they'll go. Here we go.
Oh, what happened to Mick?
Wait. Schumacher. Where is he racing for here? 11th. He's just on the brink of P10. Oh, he's been done. It's been done. Would have been nice to see Haas get 2 points. Don't chink Schumacher. I'm not allowed to talk anymore.
Charles has started to go like, honey, 1.6.
1 lap.
Perez. Oof.
But how's he? He needs to put some pressure on Carlos if he wants a Red Bull podium.
He's not that far ahead of Lewis.
Lewis is right on him.
Right.
Lewis is right there. Oh, because Mick got the place.
He's just going to get him now, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Sure, much better traction. No. Go on, Mick.
He's held it. He was in 10th, but he hasn't pitted, Mick, so everyone around him's kind of got fresh tyres. It's a bit of a shame.
Oh.
So it's just going to be tough for him now.
Doesn't seem like Max has really got much of an issue, mind, does it?
Not really. You'll never know if he's playing it up or playing it down. It'll just be probably something that just feels a bit off.
Yeah.
It's just more annoying in your head, really, than it actually affecting performance. Do you reckon Carlos can get Max here?
Oh, I bloody hope so.
Because they're not. He's in DRS range now, but he's just, you don't get it for 3 laps after the safety car.
Might be out of it by the time they get there as well.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
But look, Lewis on Perez isn't Perez
Not being dropped that much, but
and Perez is out of DRS for when it does come round. Is that this lap? It must be this lap, right? Was it next?
It'll be next lap, yeah. But because they won't have it as they go on the straight.
Oh, they got it now, right? He's got it now.
Have they?
Yeah.
No. Did he?
Yeah, Lewis had it there. I think anyway.
I don't know. Normally it'll say on the top of the screen, DRS now enabled. Oh, you got done. Oh no. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, he does have it.
Come on.
No, the regulation's better than me.
Not now, F1 TV. Stay up for us.
I know. We're nearly there.
He's close. Come on, lad.
He's going to have to try something, isn't he, Lewis? Do you reckon he can do it? Here we go. We'll find out. Gap looks quite big. Perez will get quite a good slipstream from that guy ahead. It'll be hard.
Doesn't look that close, does he?
No, it's not enough. Nowhere near enough. Doesn't look like they even gained much then. Perez didn't have DRS. I think Mercedes straight line's not great.
Oh, Sainz in DRS now?
Yeah.
Come on, lad. Go on.
This could be a 1-2 for Ferrari. That'd be pretty cool. They'll have to wait till the next lap now because you can't really overtake.
Yeah. God, they can just follow so close. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's locked up. Locked up.
Oh.
Come on! I love him kicking off on the radio.
What's wrong with the battery? The battery's fine. No, it's not.
Come on! Where's it? Carlos! Carlos!
That was easy for him down the straight.
Come on.
1-2. 1-2. Verstappen looks like he's going to get done by Perez. What's happened to him?
And one more too.
He got the Ferrari flag out for the 1-2. The car, he's got a problem. Oh, he stopped.
Yes!
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Lando's going to get him, boys. Lando's going to get him.
He is. He's actually going to beat him. That is not good for Red Bull, but
God save
Perez on the podium.
our
Hamilton's still right by
Queen.
Perez. Look how close they are.
Get a podium. Lord save our noble Queen. God save
our Queen.
Oh, has he not got Perez? Come on, get him, get him, get him.
He could. He's looking good. Perez, see if Perez... Hamilton's on him, mate. Guys, I actually did predict the DNF. I did a prediction on stream before. On Friday, I said Max would DNF the race. And now I feel really terrible about that.
Oh, God. Was that the Harveston at the end of the straight?
Yeah.
Oof.
He's just got no deployment, it looks like, or anything. No straight line. Chat, I'm sorry for any Max and Red Bull fans. I may have jinxed that.
I'm not.
You got to listen to me. I know what's going on. Here we go. Is Hamilton going to go for it? Oh, Perez is losing power.
Get him, Lewis!
Hamilton's actually going to get. Hamilton's going to get a podium, mate. Hamilton's going to get a podium, mate. Hamilton's going to get a podium.
Oh, it's just not close. We've only got one more lap as well.
Yeah, the look of the lights even glitching out.
Come on.
Red Bulls are in right
my
trouble.
God, I'm bringing this sign out wherever I go. I love Perez as well. I think he's brilliant. But
He is a top bloke.
Scores.
Okay, someone
Still
said
got
Perez
scores,
is
I'm
out.
sorry, boys.
Perez too. Red Bull. See, I said this earlier on. Lewis is always there to pick up the pieces,
Max,
mate.
stop it.
He is, though. I didn't predict a Lewis DNF, so it'll be all right.
Come on.
He's got one last chance. This next straight line. The main straight. That's it. Looks like Red Bull have deployed a lot of battery this lap to keep that gap.
Right.
That gap's
Do you think
big.
it's pit straight? Oh.
It's going to be pit straight. That'll be it. That'll be his chance, I think. But it looks like he's really pushed this lap. He's still in DRS range. It should be fine. Oh, Lewis a bit wide there.
Gasly, that's the same engine.
Yes, it is. Honda's. Strange.
They've made it out of tinfoil. Come on.
Here we go. This will be it. This will be it. This will be it.
Lad, come on, Bonnie lad.
Fuck, he's quite close, to be honest.
Why are we saying that, bloke? Who cares?
Oh my goodness.
It's not there, is it? It's not there.
Oh my God. Oh, he spun!
Yes! Yes!
He spun!
It's gone. It's stopped.
Do you reckon the engine just turned off and the rear's locked? No way he's just spun on his own.
It's gone. Something's gone, sure.
It'll be the engine. It'll be the engine. Yeah, the engine just turned off. The engine... So what happens there? It'll turn off and the rear's just lock. That was so weird. Oh my God. Hamilton and Russell, 3rd and 4th. Mercedes.
We got podium, boys.
You did believe. You did believe.
Come on, boys. It's the sign. It's the sign.
Your dad's going to be buzzing now.
I've got so many messages. So many messages. Come on, Charles.
Going to be buzzing. Fair play to Charles. What a race. What a drive. Clean. Ferrari didn't do something silly with the strategy. Well done. 1-2. Amazing.
That's a Haas P5. Haas P5.
Magnussen P5. Bottas P6. Yuki P8 from like 18th. Fair play. What a race in the end, actually, to be honest. Not too bad. Wow. Ferrari are looking on to a good year here.
Woo!
Oh my. I can't believe both Red Bulls have just DNF'd right at the end. 14th, 15th for McLaren. A lot learned, I think, for them. A lot learned. Oh, God.
Oh, boys.
But man, Lewis with the podium. Amazing. I did not expect Lewis on the podium today at all. I would have not bet that for all the money in the world. Jeez.
Nice.
He's happy with that.
When was the last Ferrari 1-2?
That'll be interesting to know.
And I don't think we'll find out because F1 TV is gone.
Yep. I'm sure someone would have said that, but my feed has completely gone. Chat, what do you reckon? Did you all enjoy that race for the first one?
Come
F1 is back.
What are you thinking, new cars? Looking all right. Can follow quite closely. The Red Bulls are made out of chocolate. I cannot complain.
The Red Bulls are made out of chocolate. Oh my God.
Oh.
Brilliant. Oh, no. Oh,
look at them side by side.
The fireworks, man. Awesome. I'm shocked at your prediction being right. I told you, man. You lot didn't listen. You lot didn't listen. What was my prediction in the end? Where is it? I said the race. I was way too optimistic. I said Hamilton. Okay, my prediction wasn't right. The only thing right was Verstappen's DNF. I did say Sainz P2 as well, and Russell P4. Take that. Forza Ferrari.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Let's do that again next week.
Right, guys. Well, I appreciate you being here with me today.
Lovely.
It's been
Pleasure,
good
mate.
fun.
Pleasure.
I'm glad Lewis got the results. You and your dad can be happy. Have a nice rest of your Sunday. But yeah, really appreciate it, mate.
No worries.
Again, thank you for Gillette sponsoring the stream. ! Gillette. If you do want to purchase that razor, it is great. The links are all there in that command. You will see it. All the information is there. And yeah, that's it for the pit wall this Sunday. We hope you enjoyed the race. GG's to Will. Appreciate him being here. Absolute legend. And we'll see you all next week for Saudi. Peace out.
In a bit. Bye-bye.